Evening all, day 8 to 1. It's 11:30 at night, so I have to be a little bit more quieter. Been an eventful day today. Yesterday wasn't a very good day. I did get a lot of stuff done that I wanted to do, but my head was up and in the clouds yesterday, and I was just in a bit of a grump. Ben was a good wee trooper as usual, but my head was just. So I had a nice clear out in his room yesterday, and once this is all over, I've got a lot of things to donate to charities or people who need them and stuff like that. So that'll be good. I've got my room to do as next, and then I've got the kitchen, and then that's it, all done. So I've managed to get rid of a lot of stuff. I've given it to Andrew, so he'll take it home with him because he's got a spare bedroom that he's not using at the moment for anything really. So he's been kind enough to take it off my hands until I'm able to take it back off of him and give it to people who need it. Sorry, spat on the phone there. Dirty bugger that I am. So today, I've been in a better mood, but I've just not been. My appetite's just been shot. I'm just been, been in a bit of a better mood. Invite his dad over because I say he's allowed to come over about twice a week. I know he was meant to come tomorrow for Ben's appointment, which he's still coming along to that. But I don't see it as him coming to visit his kid because he can't come to the appointment with us, and this appointment could last for at least an hour or two. So he's gonna have to sit in the car. So if he's watching this video, bring your DS with you. You don't want to sit in a car with nothing because his phone keeps dying on him. He needs a new phone. I think it's just because the phone needs to clean. The way the charger goes. I think he just needs to clean that out. For some reason, it keeps getting grubby. Mine doesn't get grubby as that, so I don't know. It's because he always has it in his pocket, whereas mine's always in my hand. So yeah. So I was gonna go for a shower today. So I was picking up my outfit after I come out, and none of my trousers fit. None of them, and it's like I can't do this anymore. I've been living with tight jeans, tight jeggings for too long now. I know I need to lose the weight to get back into them, but at this moment of time, it's really difficult to lose that kind of weight and eat healthy because my eating habits are really bad right now. So I decided I really, really, really need to get bigger trousers, and I didn't want to get my volunteer to do it because as much as a great shopper and he's really, really good at buying stuff, I really like to touch and feel. Um, I'm saying that, touch and feel. I had the glove on, so you didn't really get to touch and feel it, but I got to see it and see what kind of layout it was basically. So I really, really needed trousers. So I took a sample up to the doctors for Ben's infection that he had. Turns out he's all clear. He's fine now, which is good. It was really funny because we were like, we don't usually do a post check to see if they're all right. If they're all well in themselves, then it's okay. It's like you never showed sign in the first place. Oh well, we don't really insist. It's like, well, I insist to doing it, and they're like, oh okay. It's like yes. So he's all clear, which I'm really happy about. Thing. It's really, really funny. I mean, he's always been a fighter, but some signs would be nice if something's up. Don't just leave me hanging. I mean, I know I'm very in tune with him, but come on, give me a break. But yeah, tomorrow's appointment he's got, bless him, he's going to be so upset now that he's older. He understands a little bit more and he's just aware of things now. Tomorrow's appointment is for his eyes. So he's going to have an eye test, and they do a wee eye test at the beginning, and then they put the drops, in his eyes. It dilates them. It's actually really funny. I've laughed at him every time that he's had it because his eyes are just so dilated, and it's like you look so high. But in saying that, he won't be able to see very well for quite a while. Um, and yeah, he'll be very distraught. His dad can't come in. Um, Unfortunately, it's just one parent and one kid, which I completely understand. It'd be my first time driving to Edinburgh in my car, so that'll be amazing. Hopefully I don't get lost because it's not at the Sick Kids as it usually is. It's somewhere different. I'm still going to go call it a hospital because I don't exactly know in my head what it looks like. Maybe it's just a little house. I don't know because they do a lot of houses in Edinburgh. They don't have like separate ones. It just I don't know how to describe it. It's like a house turned into, unless that's what it's like everywhere else. But anyway, I'm going to shut up before I'll make myself completely stupid. So yeah, I went to Asda's, the shop, big supermarket. That's my second shop I've been in. The first one was just for my plant food, as you've seen from my plant yesterday. But I actually went into a big supermarket. Um, I did not have. At first I had Andrew and the bear in the car, and they were going to stay in the car. I seen the queue, and I thought to myself, I don't know how long it's going to take. It wasn't really a big queue, but I just felt uncomfortable leaving them both in the car. So I thought, sod it, I'm going to take them back to my house. And I ended up leaving Andrew with the wee man for the first time in about 2 years, I think. Um, which was really, really good because obviously I got a break. I got a wee break. So I left A2 in the house. I went to Asda's. Now I had the glove on one hand, had my face mask on, and I had this hand completely free. No glove, no nothing. I obviously put hand cream and grabbed a trolley and wiped down the handlebars. There's no point in cleaning the full thing. I had just wiped down the handlebar and what I would probably touch or knock. Um, and went in with this hand in my pocket. Because I wore a jumper, I felt more comfortable in the jumper than a coat. So I had my hand in with my car keys and I was just twiddling with it. My other hand that had the glove was the one that did everything, pushed the trolley. Now, and as is, you have to self scan. I absolutely love it. So I self scanned all my items, instantly put it straight into the bag and continued. So for checkout, I just had to like click done. For my card, for my bank card, because I'm not going contactless yet, and plus I over exceeded it anyway. I used my clean hand, went in my pocket, got my card, popped it in, and never touched it again with that hand. I then worked with my gloved hand, put the number in, and then just chucked it into the food bag. So I was like, I'm not touching it now. So yeah, it went really well. I think every time I had to pass someone, I just put my head down to the side and just turned away from them. I did mouth thank you quite a lot of times, but nobody will be able to see that. I'm all about saying thank you from without saying it out loud, so I need to start showing expressions other ways. Um, it was actually not too bad. Nobody really bumped into me as such. Social distancing was quite good, and that's the first time I've actually been able to shop for food. Because what I'd done is I went to the clothes section, bought a bunch of clothes for me and Ben, and then I went to go and get some food, and it felt really, really nice. Don't get me wrong, I got a load of junk. That's what happens when I go hungry and I don't have a list. But I don't think I'll be able to have a list for a long time anyway. But I think it was a good start to at least try to go out. Sorry, I've got a hair and I can't get it. It was a good start for me to going out. I think moving forward, I'm going to have to continue to just keep on myself, see how things go, and then maybe reintroduce Ben into coming with me. But right now, just me is fine. When I left, when I came out of the shop, I obviously used this hand to open the car up, and then once I was finished that, I used the gloved hand to carefully remove the face mask, crumpled up on my hand, and then pulled the glove off around it, chucked it in the bin. One of my personal bins, my own bins, is in the car. I have nappy bags, so I'll just instantly chuck it into there rather than throw it on the floor or completely pack other bins up. I decided to take it with me. And then what I did was I used baby wipes, cleaned down all my arm, what was on show, and I wiped down my face with it as well. And I felt pretty good with it. I felt comfortable enough to be like, yeah, I don't feel dirty. But everything in my car is dirty, so I had to wash all my shopping that came through, which didn't take too long to be honest. I gave it quite a few hours before I tried the trousers, and oh, they fit me. Yes, I have trousers that fit me. Oh, I just don't want to go up another size. But I mean, I'm not that big, but it's nice to feel a little bit more comfortable. So I bought 3 pairs of trousers, and for Ben, I bought him some more vest tops. I bought him more tights, and because he's going to be in nappies for quite a while, I thought, how am I going to make them look more toddlerified? Because I don't really want him to look like he's in diapers all the time, or nappies. I like to call them diapers. So I come across briefs for kids, and I thought, well, why not just put them over the nappies? And that's what I did. So I bought him some briefs, got him the Lion King, and it was really, really good. It brought a wee tear to my eye because it was like, oh, you're so grown up, just covering that nappy over with just a pair of pants. And then with his new vest tops. I mean, when I got his new vest tops and getting rid of the old ones, his dad was getting a bit like, why are you getting rid of them? They're still pretty cool. And then I was like, yeah, I'll put them both against each other. And he's seen the big difference. And I says, now look at the size of it on him right now. He's like, yeah, it's fitting him quite nicely. It's like, these other ones, they're well too small because they were size 2 to 3. He's in 3 to 4 tops. 3 to 4 to 4 to 5 tops. That's what size he's in. His trousers, he can. I would 2 to 3, 3 to 4 is more the size that he's in at the moment, but he has a bigger top than what he does down below. But I did find trousers when I was having a clear out, so and those tell me that he's definitely not needing bigger trousers. So yeah, I have or am eating the house out. I'm making sure to get rid of all the foods that I've got in the freezer so I can have a fresh canvas. Now, because I went to Asda's and it went so really well, I might get myself confident enough to possibly go to Farm Foods and get my own freezer stuff and pick up myself and deal with this, that, and next thing. So yeah, I might finishing my freezer, emptying it out, which hasn't got too much left in it anyway, and then go from there. Ooh, but yeah, I'm really proud of myself for going out today, considering the fact, like, what, just a week ago I was, and my head was just all over the joint and just freaking out and everything, to then going out. But I try not to go backwards. I don't like going backwards. I like to just keep moving forward slowly. But those trousers, I mean, the first time I went out, I was to save my plant. I didn't want my plant dying, which is completely understandable from my point of view, because I get to see it every single day, and I'm a sop. And for the trousers one, I really needed trousers. I was suffering so badly with tight jeans. It was giving me sore stomachs. It's just like, it's not healthy. So yeah, and then obviously I'm going to eat all my freezer out, and then possibly get some more from Farm Foods, because Farm Foods does really good deals. I mean, I'm going to be getting most of my shopping from Tesco's, and Tesco's is fine, but I really would like to just get the bigger deals to come in. But I do need to get an extra shop. I might put one in for Tesco's because I am running out of nappies and wipes and stuff, and washing powder. So, yeah. But tomorrow's going to be fun. Going out to Edinburgh. I've got a companion with me, so it's fine. I can talk to someone when I'm scared. Like, oh, I don't want to do this, don't worry. I've been not too bad at driving. I haven't been too bad. I've been nervous, and I will admit I've been a bit lazy. It's just because I'm so used to now driving when there's nobody around, and then I haven't been driving very much, so I'm picking up a little bit bad habits. So I keep reassuring myself it's a car, it's a killing machine. You have to be careful of everything, because you can't slack off. And I keep telling myself this. It's like, if you can't drive this car properly, you ain't getting it. And I'm quite a firm believer of it. If you abuse something, you get taken off you. Hence why you get points. I haven't been causing any injuries to people, and I haven't had a car crash or anything like that. I know in my head that I'm not paying attention as much as I should be. But I haven't put anybody's life at danger or anything like that. Like I say, it's just me being cautious. I want to be careful. I don't want to be a bad driver. I want to be a good one. Oh, a good one who can't park forward. When I was doing my test, I could park forward. Hey, perfect. Now it's like, I can't park forward. It's too big of a front. And then I can park backwards perfect. Because I've got these little extra mirrors and they help me out. But, I'll get there eventually. I'll have to. Because to get to his wheelchair and everything, I have to park forwards to get into it. Depending on where the car parking is. Getting a bit croaky here, you can tell I'm ready for my bed now. But, yeah. We'll see what happens. I had a phone call today from Kingdom Housing saying about the ultimatum that I can have with my neighbour, and I'm very happy that she's agreed to it because I really think it would help me. I don't think it's going to help her very much because there's nothing much I can change from what I'm already doing, to be honest. I can't stop complaining. I love to complain. It's who I am. Oh, but yeah, But he says it might not you might not be able to do it for a while. But that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I've lived with it for about a year and a bit, so I'm sure I could do it a little bit longer. It's her that seems to have the problem anyway, so the biggest problem is she has to obviously go and complain about it. It's like, you ain't gonna win hen. But anyway, that's it pretty much for today. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night and have a good day and take care. Bye for now.